Hello Gemini, what is going on? Welcome to your love and romance reading for July 2023. Welcome back to the channel. So this reading may resonate if you have a Gemini sun, moon, rising, Venus, or any other major Gemini placements. Please remember though that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And also feel free to swap the roles if it makes sense. I could be talking about you or your person because I am simply reading energies. And lastly, Gemini, if I genuinely feel that it will be insightful to do an extended reading based on what we see here, you'll be able to find the link for that in the description box below, but we'll talk more about that later. Let's dive into this. We're going to be pulling some oracle cards just to grab the overall theme and energy, and then we'll dive deep with tarot. So the overall theme and energy, please, here for the Gemini collective. What is going on here? Take time to breathe out. So this may be a bit of a time out period, or when things are just kind of flowing, a time to give rather than take. You may have Virgo in your chart, but that is not necessary. Maybe your person does, or the person that you're connecting with this month. But I feel like there's a situation here where there may have been an unequal give and take in some way, shape, or form. Let's see what else comes up here. There may be a bit of a time out, a sense of reflection. Movement, choices, decisions. Okay, so there may be a period with triumph at the bottom of the deck. This is equivalent to the Chariot in the typical Rider-Waite deck. So I do feel at this time there may be a bit of a time out or a period of reflection regarding movement forward, choices, decisions. There may be a bit of a crossroads at this time in some sort of situation. Let's pull a few more here. And remember, this could be you or your person because you're connecting with this person, but there's some sort of mutual situation going on here. Love, this is beautiful. So there's definitely, this could be an actual relationship. If not, then there is definitely a sense of mutual love, care, and respect, reciprocity. This is just confirming it. Last card, codependency in the reverse. Okay, fate in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm getting so far, Gemini, is that there is a very strong loving connection here. But there's a bit of a time out, or at least things are slowing down a bit. I do feel like there's a need to make some sort of decision. As I said, this is about movement forward and possibly thinking about how things will be moving forward, or reflecting on how things have been and how you would like them to move forward. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of important exchange this month, possibly getting on the same page when at one point things were not on the same page and there was not an equal give and take. With codependency in the reverse, I do feel like there is one, or maybe it's the both of you, but people here who really enjoy their independence, doing their own thing. They have the drive to really focus on themselves and do their own thing, but it's a healthy independence. It's not an avoidant, but at times it may feel as though there is this avoidant energy, or it could be perceived that way. But there is love here, especially since we saw that, a time to give rather than take. It may feel that someone isn't giving enough here. There could be someone here who's very focused on their own independent day-to-day things. That's just for some of you. Let's see what else is going on here for the Gemini. I feel a very rebellious energy. I feel like there's someone here who really just wants to show the world the real them, to really just be themselves, to make some sort of difference here. Can we talk? It's not a negative energy though. I just feel like someone here knows who they are. They have their values, they have their beliefs, they're not afraid to show it. I have too much on my plate right now. Let's see. I hope we can work through this at the bottom of the deck. I wish I had done things differently. So I do feel like whoever it is that you're connecting with, and this is your person's headspace and heart space, by the way, I do feel like they may be wishing as though they went about things in a particular way, or that they were better at communicating something here. I do feel like someone does want to open up a conversation with you. I do feel like there's someone here who very much does care about you. They do have love for you. With reciprocity, I have too much on my plate right now. There may be something here where this person does want to step into this equal give and take, but they have a lot on their plate. They have to focus on themselves at this time. That's just for some of you. But I do feel that, this could be both of you, that you both just have a lot going on. But I do feel that regardless of what is going on, I feel like this person wants to have some sort of conversation with you, and they do want to work through something with you. But I do feel that there's someone here who has been placing a lot of their energy on themselves. Okay, I do feel that. So let's put this here, and then we're going to get the tarot out and see more about all of this and what is really going on here for the Gemini collective. All right, so Spirit, please bring in some guidance and insight for the Gemini collective. Let's check out the situation, the challenge or block, the past, and what has led up to the current situation. Both you and your person's energy. Okay, Gemini's energy as well as their person's. And then what's coming next? You know, where is this headed? So let's see what this is all about. Please bring in clear guidance and insight for the Gemini perspective and the messages that need to be seen and heard by the Gemini collective. Four of Swords. As I said, take time to breathe out. This is a period of possibly rest or retreat. The High Priestess, Pisces, Cancerian energy. So not much may be said at this time. The Knight of Cups in the reverse in the past. The Four of Cups representing your person. Okay. The Chariot representing you, beautiful Cancerian energy. Two of Wands. I love this. I do really, really like this. So what I'm sensing so far, there's definitely an energy of slowing down, time out, rejuvenation. You may be keeping to yourself at this time a bit more than usual. With the High Priestess showing up here in the block or challenge, I do feel like there's a lot that needs to be said, but someone may be not speaking up at this time. For some of you, there could be secrets involved, but I do feel like I don't feel like this is malicious. I just feel like things aren't being said. Someone could have gone a bit quiet here. In the past, with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, you know, with this Knight of Cups in the reverse, this could just be a water sign, but I do feel that someone was not showing up in the way that may have been promised, or, you know, there may have been some expectations here that someone just was not delivering on. Your person at this time, Four of Cups, it's like they're not accepting the cup. They're kind of looking away from what is being offered. This person could be a bit upset about something or in their head, but you're showing up as the Chariot. You're determined. There's willpower. You're ready to face things, face whatever needs to be faced here. You may want to see this person, okay? The Two of Wands talks about planning and the first steps. So I do feel as though some decision, with movement, choices, decisions, this very much lines up. It's basically the same card, Two of Wands. This is about movement, choices, decisions. This is the incoming energy. I do feel like someone may be, it's like two people know energetically that they're on the same page, that there's love, that there's this desire for reciprocity. I feel like there's two people who want to talk, but someone here at this time is being a bit stubborn. just not accepting the cup. But then I feel like two people are going to be coming together here, or someone is making some sort of decision to possibly reach out to another, or some sort of movement choice decision here, planning the first steps, right? So that's what I'm getting so far, Gemini. So what I want to do here is I want to clarify the cards and see what else comes up. As a reader, it's just easier for me to do all of this on camera at once, just so that I can see the whole picture, and I do it on camera just for that transparency. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll dive deep. All right, Gemini, let's get into this. So I just want to quickly say that I did turn some of these cards upside down just so that the table does not get too overwhelming for your eyes or mine, but we'll be going through everything one by one thoroughly. We're going to be starting off with the cards that are upright and making our way to the piles that are upside down. And we're going to be starting out with the past. And for some of you, this may be the more recent past. For others of you, the more distant. And for others of you, you may actually be dealing with this energy right now. And if that's the case, you will soon be transitioning out of this energy into the more current energies, which we'll be getting into in just a moment. But I do feel here, okay, so we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, the Sun, Leo energy, the Three of Swords in the reverse, and the King of Swords in the reverse. I wanted to know more about this Knight of Cups in the reverse, just to get a bit more of an idea of this energy, because we do have the Sun here. And I got the Magician in the reverse, Virgo, Gemini energy, the Three of Pentacles, and the Hermit in the reverse, Virgo energy. So what am I getting here? I do feel that there was a situation that may have been, it's like the way that this person was showing up, whether it was with actions or communication, it may have been emotionally driven and a bit all over the place, okay? It may have been inconsistent or questionable. It's like, okay, what is this person, like, what is their target here? Like, what is their intention? What are they trying to accomplish here? There may have been some going back and forth. I feel that someone, if this was communication with the Three of Swords in the reverse, it may have been emotionally driven, and someone's emotions may not have been quite settled. But I do feel like there were efforts here to work together and be collaborative. This could have been a conversation, and this could have been about getting out of some sort of stagnation. However, I feel like there was a lot of going back and forth. I feel like you may have been dealing with someone who was very in and out, inconsistent with their efforts. And this may have actually caused a lot of over-analysis if this wasn't about getting out of stagnation. But I feel like there was someone here hoping that eventually this stagnant energy would fade into something that would flow smoother. I do feel like there may have been someone here who may have been trying to make things right, one or both people, but it's like very rough. There is a sense of optimism, reconciliation, the desire to heal. But there still was some heartbreak or frustration, especially with this King of Swords in the reverse. Even a sense of coldness and distance, but I'm really sensing frustration. I feel like this is someone who is a bit wishy-washy, going with the flow, yet there was still this energy to remain positive, or this attempt to remain positive. Let's pull an oracle card for this. Saudade. So this is in the reverse. And this card in the reverse, this is about not quite being able to walk away from something, prematurely walking away, but really holding on to something, unable to. So this could have been a situation or the connection itself. Communication in the reverse. Yeah, there was something going on here with communication, passion in the reverse. Wild card at the bottom of the deck. This was a pretty serious matter here with passion in the reverse. This could be describing a situation that was, quite serious and frustrating. There could have been issues with communication, communication block. Someone may have been just trying to kind of get past whatever this is and move forward. Trying to get over this hump is what I'm hearing. But it may have led to something fading out or slowing down, this take time to breathe out. Because in the more current energies, we do have the Four of Swords, the Page of Cups in the reverse, the Ace of Cups in the reverse, and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So there's a timeout here. There's a period of retreat. And the Page of Cups in the reverse with the Ace of Cups, this is very much telling me that there may be someone here who is not connected to their intuition, okay? There may be someone here, and it could be a water sign, but there's someone here who may not be in touch with their emotions, especially when it comes to influence and expression with this Queen of Cups in the reverse. Alternatively, there could be someone here who, this could be two people, okay? It could be that there's, a timeout here because there's someone who is a bit emotionally, not in touch with their emotions. They're emotionally immature. There could have even been a bit of upset or a tantrum, especially if this is this Knight of Cups in the reverse, but choosing to not offer this Ace of Cups for this new beginning to this Queen of Cups in the reverse, which may be someone, this could be you, who you're feeling a lot deep down, but you're not necessarily outwardly expressing it, is what I'm getting. You could be feeling a lot deep down inside, and I feel like you're just feeling frustrated with this person. I feel like there's someone here who feels very frustrated with themselves. I feel like there's someone here who, despite desiring to show up, they haven't been. And it may have just led. And they always say, well, they would if they wanted to, right? But let's see. Yeah, separation in the reverse. Dead ends in the reverse. Actually, we're going to stop there. Yeah, someone's holding on to something here. And with dead end in the reverse, this is really about thinking about how to do a 180 and come back around, because what has been working is no longer working. It's time to switch up methods here. But there's someone here who can't walk away. So this is a timeout. This is just someone, there's a bit of a timeout here. And I feel like there's a lack of communication. There's a communication block. This may have been fading out, or two people who just kind of walked away from the situation, or one person may have walked away. But I do feel like there's someone here who's very, very frustrated with how they have been showing up. There's someone here who's kind of blaming themselves, is what I'm getting. Please let me know below if this is resonating for you, because I'm not part of the Gemini collective, and I would just love to know how this is playing out for you. This is a bit of a confusing reading for me. But this is ultimately just a timeout. This is not an end. It's not over. But there is silence here. There's a sense of unfairness or an unequal give and take, and something quite heavy here. it may feel like it's just difficult to work with this person, to get on the same page with this person, to make plans with this person, to see eye to eye with this person. It could be that someone is holding back here, like they can't let go, but they're not coming in, and they're just taking a period of retreat because they feel like this is exhausting. This could also be you. There is mental conflict here for sure. Forgiveness in the reverse. So there could be someone here with unfinished. Yeah. So I do feel like someone's not quite yet ready to forgive someone for something that occurred, or, you know, sometimes things happen and people just need their time and space to let things calm down, let time do its thing, so that two people can kind of come back together and work on things from a calmer place, right? But I do feel like in the past, and this is the best example that I can give, it's like they may have been very much in and out in their energy. They may have had the intention to show up, but ultimately they did not reach that expectation, okay, to do so. I feel like you may have been let down here. I feel like there was this sense of still remaining positive about things, but I'm even getting that someone may have had a word with this person, may have said something to this person about how they've been showing up, despite knowing that maybe this person has a lot on their plate or a lot going on. There may have been something a bit harsh said here. And then that may have led to a timeout, or there's something here. Please let me know how this led up to this retreat. But I do feel like there could be two people that are a bit upset, or there's someone here who's just very, very frustrated, especially if you said something to this person. You know, if you called them out on something here, they may be a bit triggered. And so I feel like this is a very necessary time out, because someone may not be quite yet ready to either take accountability for their actions or forgive even the other person who kind of messed up here. So things are remaining a bit quiet at this time. I do feel that your person here showing up as the Four of Cups, the Two of Swords in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse, and Temperance. I do feel like this person sees that there is a need to switch things up and approach things in a different way. This person could really be seeing how there may be different values, beliefs, or that you two are on the same page. But with Temperance, I do feel like this person does want to bring in a sense of healing, moderation, and balance to this. Okay. But for right now, they don't want to accept the cup. I feel like this person is frustrated and they're going through the process of becoming aware and then, you know, working through those emotions and coming to accept something. Fate in the reverse. Contracts. So what am I getting here? So this person could be doubting fate, stressing about what is going on here, trying to force events, contract. You know what, let's take a look at you, because I'm getting two different storylines here. The Chariot, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Five of Cups in the reverse. So I do feel that, you know, you may want to talk with this person, or you may desire to move forward here with this person. But ultimately, there's a lack of clarity and understanding. And with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like you may not know how, like, where this person is at. You may be feeling a bit insecure about the situation, or just, you know, a bit thrown out of your comfort zone. That's just for some of you. But the Five of Cups is telling me that despite the confusion or the lack of clarity and feeling like things are not exactly where you'd like them to be, you're ready to move forward in a more positive way. You're viewing the glass half full rather than half empty. And so I do feel like there is, you know, more of this cooperative energy on your end. I feel like you may desire to go towards the situation to kind of figure things out. Redacted. Surrender. So with redacted and surrender, yeah, so I feel like whatever the situation is, you may just kind of be over it. You know, you may not be telling this person, but I feel like you're just like letting go, and you're just like, okay, like I'm over this situation. I'm no longer upset. Let's kind of talk about it. But this person down here, I feel like they're still upset. This could have to do about an agreement or some sort of contract or something that was supposed to happen, or something, the way that thing, you know, expectations, what was expected. And so I feel like your energy is like, you may try to approach this person and try to get over whatever this is, because you're just letting it go to the universe. And I feel like you're trying to take some mature steps here to figure out whatever this is. But this person, I feel like they're stuck in their head. They're possibly, you know, I just feel like this person wants things their way. They see something in their way and they're desiring things their way, because the Four of Cups here, it's like they're not accepting the cup, but yet the Two of Swords in the reverse, they're taking off the blindfold here. Okay, there could be a difficult decision that needs to be made, but ultimately it's like they're able to see through the confusion, or you know, there's new information here around the values, the beliefs, where you two may be on different pages. And again, with Temperance though, I do feel like this person, they want this to be healed. They want this. They want things to be on the same page, yet they're still upset. So it's a conflicting energy, because it's a bit self-sabotagey, you know. Let's see more about this. I want to know more about this Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, yeah, so I feel like this person is upset that you possibly... There's something here about values, beliefs, the way things have been done. There's a need to switch things up. I feel like this person is unhappy if there's a difference in values and beliefs. I feel like this person wants to figure things out and balance things out and get to a particular place with you, but they're also very much in their head. This person may be feeling like things are made more difficult than they need to be, but they're not really realizing that they're kind of the ones bringing in that energy. Yeah, because this person is still upset about something here. They want to balance things out, but they're having anxiety. They're worried about something here. This is not over. I just feel like you're not saying much here. For some of you, you have. For some of you, you haven't. But you're willing to. You're willing to let go of whatever this is and move forward and work through particular things. So the positive thing here, Gemini, is that we have the Two of Wands, the World. This is the fixed signs. By the way, we have Sagittarius and Taurus here with the Hierophant and Temperance, and the Chariot, like I said, Cancerian energy. But the World is the fixed signs. So this is Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. I do feel like there is going to be some sort of planning or some sort of decision made around closing out a cycle. Some sort of cycle is going to be closed out, and there's going to be this opportunity for healing to start, allowing the swords to fall out here and come back together and have a good time and enjoy each other's company. Because I feel like it's like someone's butt hurt, or someone's just like, they just need to get over it. They need to get over this and kind of look at the long term. Do they want to work it out, or do they not want to work it out? Right? But again, I feel like this person feels a sense of like guilt or even shame, because they need to take accountability for their actions and how they had not been properly showing up and how they contributed to this issue in the first place. Drama. Yeah. So triggered. Ooh, what is this about? Sparks. I want to know more about each of these cards, because this is a very... What is this? Okay, so there's going to be some sort of communication here to yeah. Someone wasn't offering something here. It's time to start healing this energy of almost like procrastination. There's been questions about loyalty where someone is at, someone, not showing up here. That's going to be closed out. I do feel like there is this ability to heal something here, like I said, with the Ten of Swords, but there is a foundation here that needs work. It needs to be worked. This needs to be worked through, and this foundation needs to be healed. The thing is you're going to be talking with this person, okay? It's like coming back together, healing this situation, but at the same time, you may be dealing with someone who's not yet fully like speaking their truth, or even dealing with someone who's a little bit argumentative. So that's what I think you need to be aware of. I do feel like this is primarily healing this, but what you want to be careful of, Gemini, is you may be dealing with someone who is a bit trigger happy, who can get triggered very easily, who, I'm not going to say they're fond of drama, but it's very easy for them to kind of fall into that pattern. It's easy for this person to get triggered, especially if they feel confused about something, or this could even confuse you sometimes when this person gets triggered. So ultimately, I do feel that this is very positive, because there is this chapter that's closing out and coming back together and enjoying each other's company. But because there's a foundation here that needs, more work needs to be put into really healing it. It doesn't happen overnight. When you come together to talk with this person, just be mindful that this person, and it may just simply be that this person, they've got their own things to kind of work through here. And this says more about this person than it does about you. So don't be blaming it on yourself that this person's getting triggered or this or that. This is their own work that they need to work through. Overall, there is going to be control of this situation, which I do like. But even ultimately, this may be you knowing that this person can get triggered easily and so forth. So you're not really saying too much here. You're being mindful and careful. This is another way this Page of Swords in the reverse, it can pop up with the Two of Pentacles to bring balance to the situation and just manage the situation properly. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, Two of Cups in the reverse, because there was some sort of disharmony. So this is about balancing out. Possibly, you just may want to get over this. You may just want to work through this and be able to let it go. And you don't want to be stuck in the past here. I think you're trying to be careful here so that the situation doesn't get out of hand, disorganized, and you want to shut down any sort of opportunity to like, you know, get stuck in the past again here with the Six of Cups. I think you're desiring to move forward. But there is someone here who, it's like they want to work through this, but they have to stop being their own worst enemy. But there are two people here who do love each other, or at least there is a lot of like care for, you know, one another, and the desire to get back on the same page and work through whatever this is. So that's what I'm really getting here. Let's pull a few more cards. We are going to be taking this over to the extended, though, foundations and achievements. Okay, we're going to be taking this over to the extended, where we dive even deeper into all of this, and we'll gain new perspectives, dive deeper, unlock all sorts of things, obstacles and challenges, power. Okay. So if you'd like to join me over there, the link for that is in the description box below. We're going to be taking a look at feelings, intentions, actions this person will be taking, what you may not know, timing, guidance, and advice. We'll even do a quick pick a card for messages from your person and so forth. So if you'd like to join me over there, the link for that is in the description box below. If not, then I hope that this reading was able to provide you with enough clarity and insight. But I do feel it's like, yeah, coming back together here. Okay. But it's about working through the obstacles and challenges, you know, the root of what needs to be healed here. Because for some of you, there may be a root issue that is kind of like the cause of many other little things that come up, where it's like, if you get down to the root issue of whatever is powering these little problems, and you could just like nip it all out, and also prevent a lot of other little mishaps from occurring. But there may even be some power struggles here as well at times, and that may also be something that you need to look out for. But this is about really stepping into your power and just effectively navigating the situation, because you can effectively navigate the situation. You have it in you. You're able to get through whatever this is. It's time to step into confidence and just believe and know deep down that you have the strength and the ability to effectively navigate this. So I feel that this is going to be worked through. It's just about getting on the same page with this person. And I feel like the real issue is dealing with the deep down roots of what really needs to be addressed. And for some of you, that may take some time, you know, to reflect on, to really understand what that is, because it may not be so obvious for some. But that is what I have for you for now. I hope to see you over at the extended, Geminis. If not, then I hope that this reading was able to provide you with enough clarity and insight. Keep watching for a preview of that extended, by the way. But yeah, that's what I have for you for now. Thank you so much. I love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye. I feel like their emotions are what is interfering here. I feel like this person was in denial about something related to this unfinished business. This is very much something familiar, something that's happened before, something from the past. So this person may have been skeptical about this connection in the past, but there was some sort of major wake-up call.